everywhere he goes. Thank you very much for tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to this interactive section tonight, and it's going to be educative and going to be interactive as much as God giving us enablement to enlighten people as much as we can. But I have a word to pass across why do this interaction. I want to charge every friends and out there, and those of us who have been in the cryptocurrency industry, for a long time, and especially those of us who are coming into cryptocurrency very young. I have a very simple advice for us. Like yesterday, we're listening to somebody ask a question of somebody asking to put his stamp. That's a kind of legal documentations as his involvement in the space. And I said vehemently, never you try that. Now, a lot of friends have asked me something that is real and it's not real. And now, my simple reply to people when you ask me if what I'm doing is real is that the only thing that is real is the word of God. Every other thing, including myself, yourself, we are temporal. And one thing we do, as a matter of fact, you discover people who even claim to be looking for what is real never love the word of God and never really go out of the, after the word of God. And then they're looking for what is real. And now, in other words, I'm not telling you to say, hey, go getting involved in mess, in cryptocurrency. As a matter of fact, now try to just make standing, especially for new people. Let me use a practical example. By the grace of God, I'm not bragging about this space, but I've been on my own, in my lane, in this space for so many years. And one of the greatest error a lot of people have committed is mischoosing people who are noisemakers rather than people who are highly educated in a space they want to choose. Example, government came up with so much noises about cryptocurrency sometime, using the case of Nigeria. And I got a call from different media houses, newspaper, and asked me, what's the implication of Nigerian, the CBN, banning, or Nigeria federal government banning cryptocurrency? That was another message. Another person called me, hey, Felix, what do you think is going to happen now that the CBN had banned cryptocurrency? Then another person called me for a live interview with, I think, these days newspaper. And then what do I think is going to be effect of the government action into the banning of cryptocurrency? Now, I have to put a letter straight to them and say, no, the federal government, the CBN, never banned cryptocurrency. They only come and say, we stop our bank to get involved in cryptocurrency transactions, which has a lot of silent futures on an undertone that cannot be unraveled or veiled to a common person on the street and a lay person in the cryptocurrency space. And why am I trying to say this? I bring this so that there are so many things you will listen to by not even Felix, not Felix to convince or confuse you when it has to do with when you're looking for facts and figures. And it's on that note, I will tell people is that what you need is the right knowledge to do well in this space. If not, there are people you so much honor, including Felix, may get you misled because of selfishness, and none really, better in your life. And now government say, hey, sorry, we never said we're banning cryptocurrency. We'll listen, let our bank not do transaction in cryptocurrency. Guess what? That was the thing that gave rise to the birth and the biggest transaction in the P2P industry. Nigeria became number one in Paxful. Nigeria became number one in P2P or Binance. Now, the billions of naira that the federal government raking from the tax from Binance and all of that got cut off. Now, that's like, was he a giant country trying to outdo Nigeria because of the tax revenue that the Nigeria was getting from all of those things? So we can leave all of this outside. Now, coming to this opportunity we have for you, I know some of us are very new tonight, and I'm going to explain something very, very vital before I go into the full presentation. Is the aspect of different packages on this platform. We've gotten reports and different, side of reports, because when you are coming into the system, you need to meet people who are very objective in their perspective, not people who just want to make use of you or get you used and get what they want to get and move on. And so you have to ask people to explain X, Y, Z of every statement they made to you when it has to do with this space. I've told us that we're going to have fake prophet in this crypto space as we come to the end time. Why? A lot of people have claimed to be who they are not in this space of cryptocurrency. Particularly, some will say, I'm crypto Jagaban, I'm crypto this. For me, Felix, Medayese Jimo, I'm a live student when it has to do with cryptocurrency, blockchain technology. And that's why I learn every day. What got me crazier is more learning. Since I've been involved in Zeniq, by the grace of God, I'm going to be 2 months in Sapphire International by 13th of this month. I'm less than 2 months in this place. But can I tell you, as I'm doing my business, I am doing a lot of research on this project. And the more research I do, the more confidence it makes me to go. But please be warned, my research, I bring fact about it and I share with people. Now, if you are not the type that love research or have all the time for research, that's one reason why you need this type of interaction and trainings. And you have to be very careful on people you listen to, because there are some of us, we can talk very much, but we do not do research. Now, some of us may not know how to talk so much, but we're very much deeply into research. So if you are blessed to know how to do research and know how to explain it to people, what a good opportunity. But there are persons who do not have time to do research. They don't even know how to do research. They're going to come up and tell you a lot of things. Now, please, I'm not trying to say this for anyone to love Felix or for anyone to like, I mean, Felix, I mean, Sapphire. So what Felix says, what made me stay. No, for Felix, things that make me to come to Sapphire, number one, to make excess money. That's the truth. Don't think why I come into Sapphire is for you to make money. It's for me to make money. Number two is to help a lot of my followers. I have thousands, if not to millions of followers, both active, inactive, direct and indirect, across the globe, who are looking up to me for opportunity that was going to help them. So, and I saw this opportunity that's going to better them. And that's why you see, when I got involved in this platform, immediately I got involved in Zeniq and in Sapphire International. I bought the coin and I told all my community buy the coin. And I told every of my community, if you are in Sapphire and you do not have the minimum package of 1,499 euro, you're a joker. That's the truth. I will say it tomorrow. And that's part of the thing I want to discuss tonight. If you are in Sapphire International and you have no package of 1,499 euro package of the minting hub, you are joking. Please obtain this, both either you, wherever you are, in part of the world, and you are there, you've not really gone up to that level. I will encourage you and I will beg you to sacrifice it, because it's all about sacrifice. If you know what you're going to get, and then you sacrifice to move on into that level. Now, what's the barrier if I have not gotten that? Let it be your conscious, in your consciousness that, hey, Felix, or Gabriel, or Adobe, or whatever is your name, that, hey, I have a target. And what's my target? Before the end of September or before the end of October, I'm on 100,000, I'm on 100 euro, I'm on 500 euro, I'm on 450 euro or 250 euro. My target is to make sure I'm able to generate enough fund and do 1,499 euro. What's a simple way of generating that? Just let enough people get to know about Sapphire. Jokingly speaking, one of my very good friend, today on one of the forum of my twin brother, and somebody say, oh my God, it's like everybody have joined Sapphire in Nigeria. And I knew why he said so. And I told him quickly, I said, I know why you are saying this. I said, because it looks as if you've talked to so many of your friends and all of them told you they were already involved. And yes, guess what? What I guess was what happened. He said, yes, that's true. That virtually all his friends, he called, hey, what's up? Do you know about Sapphire? He said, oh, I'm on board since. And I told him, I said, that's to tell you that delay is not actually good. He said, brother, delay is not just not good, but it's dangerous. Now, that was exactly what I encourage everybody when I got started. Maybe some of you have started and you've not shared with your friend. Maybe tonight, I'm challenging you, share with your friend, but don't force your friend. Because have it in a record that your friend was aware, but he never did anything, right? For the purpose of love, just like what Ambassador Lai did to me, Before he even started South, he has to call me. Can we look at this thing together and all of that? He didn't stop there. You know, he can, hey, I can fly down to where you are. Let's sit down together. Can you see humility? Can you see simplicity? Can you see love, genuine love? You call somebody, hey, can we Zoom? I want to talk something important to you. It's going to be very, very big and very loud. Can we look at it together? Hey, you know what? I don't have time. I'm not interested. I don't want to look at it. Okay, you give me a space. Hey, you know what? Can I fly down to where you are? Let's sit down to look at this thing together, because I don't want you to miss out this. I say, you know what? I'm not interested and all of that. And, you know, that continues until when I got started. And he didn't stop there. He has to call me one day. He say, hey, there's somebody I've not seen in this project. Man, you need to get across to him. I was like, okay, when the person sees, he said, no. I don't like something that's going to be big and going to help people to make a lot of money, to have financial freedom. And people who I love are not there. So you have to put a call across. You know, now that's when I have to sit down to start researching more about what could be the benefit of different packages. So very quickly, I'm going to share a page with you right now and to clarify certain things that are probably going on everywhere today, everywhere, you know, right now that people are misunderstanding. Now, there are packages here that I want everybody to watch vividly. Zeniq. Now, I know some of you, there are things you do not understand. We have said, this is Safio International. Safio International, Safio Global is the authorized dealership system that is permitted, that is licensed to distribute the minting hub of Zeniq minting. Now, if you want to get it right, because I'm doing in-depth so that nobody should deceive you, nobody should coin you around here. If you go over here, you can read a lot of things that you are struggling with. If you go to zeniq.com, you can read a lot of things that you are struggling with. Fantastic information you need is going to be here. You read a lot of things that you do not know about this. You read about the app, you read about the hub, you read about so many things, even the roadmap and all of that. It will interest you to know that you'll be fired up more to understand certain things that are here. You know, you can see a lot of things that are happening here. You get crazier more day by day to want to see what's happening here, and you want to position yourself. Okay, now, so you want to read more, you know, about minting. It's going to tell you about, you know, all the minting and all of the activities and all of that. So you can go on and on and on to read, you know, activities about this thing. Now, because some of us are still playing with the coin, some people say, I want to waste my coin, I want to trade with my coin. Nobody stopped you not to trade your coin, but it's important you sit down to understand what really works, okay? Now, it may interest you to know, you can read more about the hub, when it was already set up, and then the delivery of the hub and all of those things, and then the roadmap of the exchange when it's going to go in full live flesh. And sometime, you know, what could be your stance of, are you late? You can read more about question, frequently asked questions, so it can open your mind so that nobody just swindle you away from, you know, things that can bless you and transform your financial portfolio as much as possible. Now, so I'm going to go right now and show you this. There we go. Now, the difference between these two guys, man, this is this, 1,998 euro and 1,499 euro. Now, your own digital assets saved with an additional processor Masternode to mint coins. The Zeniq Hub is an outstanding piece of hardware with a security and participation system that has never been used. Now, listen, what is the difference between this guy and this guy? This guy, the lowest hub in Zeniq package distributed by Safio International is 1,499 euro. That's a full Masternode. Read it, hardware processor, full Masternode, which is serviced and maintained at the customer's request as part of what is known as in-house minting. So minted coins are freely available to the customer. So once you come into this and you want to pick a package, for instance, if I want to pick a package now, it's going to take me up here. It's telling you all this, blah, blah, blah. You accept it, and then you have all of these. Now, the difference between this guy and this guy is that this is just a minting hub that is connected on the cloud system of Zeniq, but made available to you by Safio International. So you are going to be minting on a full hub Masternode with this. Then what is this? This, you are buying a full minting hub, an additional something called a tablet. And this tablet, what are the features there? Does that mean if I buy this and I don't buy this, I will mint more token with this to this? No. You are minting on one single hub with this. You are minting on one single hub with this. What's the difference? The difference is this tablet. This tablet is a tablet that makes more or less like, or I wish I come with my hardware wallet. Now, some of us, I think some of my community have a hardware wallet of this platform called SFP. The Safe Power Wallet have a software and a hardware when you want to download SFP. You go to your phone, your Play Store or your Apple Store, and you click to download. When you download, it's going to ask you, are you downloading and installing the software? You say, yeah. Eventually, when you buy, you can connect the hardware to the software. Now, every functions you have is on the softwares, but this is a backup. So here, this gives you function of a hardware wallet, which is very good. There's no bad thing about that. It gives you a function of hardware. So this company is not thinking of just to do something, but have a lot of things in pipeline. So here, if I pay for this package, I have a minting hub of 1,499 euro. So you can take off this, say 1,499 euro. So you can take off this like this. 1,998 minus, right? 1,499. So this additional 499 euro or 500 euro is for the tablet. That is a hardware wallet that you can have an app of Zeniq app downloaded. It will help you for the exchange trading over time. You can install other coins too, right? That's going to be both on Ethereum protocol and the Zeniq blockchain protocol. So you can have it, you can use for trading, you can do everything, right? But it's a tablet. And I remember I was in a company called Leo Technology those days, and then you give you some phone. They ask you, do you want to convert it to the tablet? If you convert it to the tablet, they ship it to you. But please take note, when this is ready, if it's shipped to you, you still pay shipping fee for you getting it. But please take note, it does not mean that when you have this or somebody have this, you are going to mint more than what this person is minting. You are still in one single minting hub. The additional feature is just a tablet that is in form of hardware. You can install other tokens there as a hardware system and all of that. I hope it's very clear. But please take note, if you're in our community and you are serious, we don't say you should not buy this. But please don't call Ambassador Light, don't call Felix, don't call your leader that your device have not been deployed to you because the shipping of this has not started. When is it going to start? That's not an answer from Felix, and I'm sure it cannot be an answer from Ambassador. Well, I'm not speaking on his behalf, but I think there's nothing he hide from me that as far as leaders need to know, he always make us to realize, to know at the tip, the tip of our fingers. So what you are having here is just additional hardware device, but you are having one single hub. So this is not a ×2 hub or additional minting system. It is this single hub. It is when you want to have more hubs, you are now buying this. Yeah, you're having a fund. Then you want to buy multiple. So ×2, ×4, ×8, ×16, in that order, just like this. So everybody take note, because I know a lot of your friends are confused already because there are so many funny information flying here and there. People tell you, hey, if you're not on 1,999 euro, I think I received one live from the pit of hell. Now, if you are not on 1,499 euro, you're not going to benefit from the trading reward of Zeniq exchange when it eventually come out. That's not true. What make you qualify it from 1,499 euro, right? Then over time, there might be additional thing. What could be additional thing? How much you earn, again, may determine how many volume of the coin you have. Take note of that. The company didn't tell me because I think I've got involved on similar things like this. How much you earn? Yeah, it is true. You can take profit share, right? You can take profit share from the trading because you're already on 1,490 euro hub, yes, it qualifies you. Now, how much you will now earn, it may be proportionate to how many of the token are you holding. Because I can see in the future, this token eventually, it's a DeFi coin, it's still going to go to a level where you can stake some volume of this coin for transactional value. There may be a time, they may need liquidity. So they may need liquidity. So they'll tell you the volume of the profit share you will have. Not that you won't have profit share. There may be general members who just take the profit share little by little. There may be other people who are VIP, who have more volume of the token just to sustain the network, and you make more money. Those of you who are in crypto, you know what I'm talking about. Those of you who are new, please learn. Let's grow together. And that's why we don't have any information from people. So if you want to do more packages, you now say, oh, I want to do ×4. That's where you do, 5,800 euro. You want to do ×8, then you have 11,300 euro. Then you want to do ×16, okay, 22,000 euros. You want to do ×32, that's a 43,500 up to this. Now, guess what? When people ask me, I don't want to network anybody in Zeniq, in Safi International. What should I do? Excuse me. So I don't want to network anybody in Safi International. What should I do? I say simple, go for 330,000 euros. Simple. Just take the highest package. Because anyone asking me, hey, Felix, I don't want to talk to anybody. So what's the best? I say the best is to do the best. So you can ask me, Felix, I don't want to talk to anybody, which is ignorance anyway. I don't want to talk to anybody. And can you tell me what's the minimum package? I just shocked with you because I just tell you, hey, you're not serious. So the difference is this. So now when it comes down to this guy, now this system just make available, let's take everybody. Yeah, you have understood the importance of this, but you do not have capacity up to that. Are you going to fold your hands and see people are minting this coin? Now, I have an interaction with one of our persons who got involved early in this coin. Do you know what he told me? I nearly hit my head. He said there was a time when they started minting that an account of 1,499 euro was minting up to about 100. Maybe he's lying, but I don't know. I said, what? He said, yeah. He said, then come a time it was now having like 80 something. But one of the fantastic things is this. For those type of people too, if they lack understanding, like some of us now, what we are minting is going to be a shocking thing for persons who will come in the next 1 year. Why? But this is the point. How many of us retain the tokens we minted, even though we withdraw to our MetaMask? How many of us leave it there? Because for what I've been withdrawing from my account, I don't touch it for anything. I only, tested the withdrawal to see how it's working. Now, but guess what? Some of us who have opportunity to have been involved now will still waste the coin because person who got involved earlier that time, making 100 token a day on 1,499 euro package, I can tell you he may be in a haste to have sold. You know why? He said, no, I want to break even. So I want to break even. How? He said, so that when I sell, I know I have made my capital first. There's some time, yeah, it's good, but then sometime you may cut yourself, in the leg. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's just a difference in these packages. But anyone telling you, hey, if you do not pick 1,998 euro, you're not going to benefit from the trading reward or profit share of the trading of the DEX DeFi DEX exchange of Zeniq. Please, that's a big lie from the pit of hell. Be very careful. I'm not saying you should not learn, Yeah, Felix could be selfish and not telling you the right thing, but always learn and be independent in your thinking. And I've told you, when you are confused on certain things about Zeniq, come to this platform. You can just go there, zeniq.com. You can read a lot of things. And that's what makes you to understand that, oh, why am I having Zeniq and I'm logging into Sapphire, right? Zeniq is going to tell you nobody have access to Zeniq platform or hub without through the channel of our authorized dealer. And the authorized dealer for Zeniq is Safi International. So all of us who are in the platform, Zeniq is not what you have business with. what you have business with that bring you into place. Remember in my training last 3 days ago, I told us, I said, hey, Zeniq is one of the first publicly available tokenized project that we ever had. Other tokenized projects, you will see them, but you can't participate. No authorized dealer that will bring it to place for you to participate in it. Okay? So that's why we need to study it so ourselves approve. And most time you need to learn, and you need to learn this way: vertical and horizontal. So to balance the equation, vertical in depth of the business you are doing, Sapphire and Zeniq. Horizontal to understand lies from the pit of hell. I always tell friends, why do I listen to some funny thing? I just look at you. From nonsense, you got a lot of senses. So, but if you don't want to learn, you wouldn't understand. Somebody can just come flame you off and all of that. So I learned from everything. And I've told you guys why I'm so passionate about Sapphire International and Zeniq. And I showed it as I'm about to wrap up and just show you the business part of Sapphire International. What make me get crazy and I don't listen to any bullshit from anybody anywhere, apart from that language, is this guy. I've told us one time when we're doing meeting, Hex. I'm sure many people from my community of traders, hallelujah. Come on, man, this crazy guys. Now, this guy, I told you guys, I attended a conference on this guy, and the technology this guy was bringing to board, people do not understand it. And they call the person behind this guy as scam. The person behind this project is called Richard Hart, and they call it scam, 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 scam. And everybody says it's a scam, and all of that. And but I thank God for my life. I stubbornly continue the scam, man. I don't want to listen to any funny person. So I got involved and then continued the scam. And why? Because it was bringing a technology that is beyond the understanding of the conventional, even the blockchain developers. And guess what? I did this example sometime. I told you guys of volume bought. That was how many? Yeah, I've forgotten. Let me just check here. At that time, the volume bought, I wasted it and I thought I made money, right? I thought I made money. Volume bought, I thought I made money when I sold at this price, 0.00000. That's 401451. And I thought I made money. So when I saw it was going up again, I have to buy back at this same price. Imagine. Now, even ordinary $1,000 using bindings, but people wasted there too. But this is a thing they say is a scam. And then imagine $1,000. Now I've staked it. I stake some now for 10 years. So some of you, if you don't know, I stake some of my hex 10 years, some 5 years. So I don't know what we're looking for. So now imagine $1,000 so that you wake up and don't waste your Zeniq. For instance, now $1,000, okay, divide by 0.00001451. Come on now. Sorry, something like that. $1,000. That's okay. Multiply, is it multiply? Yeah, 0. Yeah, come on. 0. Okay, I think to about 10 million plus thereabout. Is it divide? Yeah, I hope I get it. So please, somebody should just learn tonight, and so that be independent. Okay, good. That means how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 68 million. Okay, 68 million. That's just 2 years ago. Now, 68 million, that's 2019. Now, the price today is 28 cents multiplied by 0.28. Nobody should talk. Yeah, that's stupid. Yeah, that's about $19.2 million. There's no point converting it to Naira, so somebody should not have kwashiorkor or brain. That's about 1, 2, 3. That's 10 billion naira. 10 billion naira. Now, and my friend, one of our friends that gave a testimony on this project, like, hey, I just prayed for for X to get to 1 cent. And that's exactly what happened. Imagine I didn't have the brain of my own. I would have missed out woefully on this project. The same thing that happens to me, I bought some volume of, I bought some volumes of Zeniq at 13 cents. So imagine $1,000 divided by 0.13. Something like that. That's about 7,500 multiplied by, is it 35 cents now? So let's say, just say 35. That's about 2,600. Now, that was about a month plus ago. Now, and I'm minting my token, right? I'm building a system. So I'm away from the project itself now, from the minting of coin. I've told you the hubs, because there have been a kind of dichotomy and misunderstanding about this hub thing and all of that. So I'm going to go straight right now, to the business angle of Zeniq. Just have 5 minutes to do that, and so that you can ask questions. So you are free to ask any type of question you want to ask. Okay, let's go here. Where's my key notes? Okay. So I've told you guys that one of the fantastic thing about cryptocurrency is like a greater stuff like decentralizations and all of that. Now, we've told you what Zeniq is all about and as a company, and what Sapphire is all about as a company. Now, I just want to go quickly to the business angle of the project. There we go. Okay, unique selling point of this, we say career system, tokenization, and all of that. There have not been a platform where I did some withdrawal like this before on my earning. Please, guess what? Please, everybody need to understand this. When you are withdrawing what you earn from building a system on Sapphire, when you are withdrawing your euro like this, every time you withdraw your euro, let's go like this. Come on. Okay. Every time you do withdrawal like this, you can see I've done a lot of withdrawal in Litecoin. I'm a lover of Litecoin. So 7.2 Litecoin, 4.4 Litecoin, 6.4 Litecoin, 3.9 Litecoin. Sometimes I just did like Ethereum a few times, Now you are withdrawing from Sapphire. Please take note. You are withdrawing from Sapphire. Every time you make withdrawal of euro through any of those coins and all of that, you are withdrawing from Sapphire. Please take note. You are withdrawing from Sapphire. So that means you can withdraw in BTC, in Bitcoin Cash, in Litecoin, in Ethereum, in Dashcoin. Now, but when you are withdrawing Zeniq, you are initiating withdrawal from Sapphire to be transferred to Zeniq. And Zeniq work on it to be released from the cold wallet of the minting hub. And that's why I take those process sequential, and I've done the first note of this. Now, this can take a longer period because it's going to be initiated. And in that initiated time, it takes some days where you can still change your mind to cancel that it has not been attended to. Then once the file is shifted from Sapphire back office, remember, Sapphire is a distributor of Zeniq technology. And that's why every earning you make by building a network in Sapphire is there for you, and you will withdraw is faster because Sapphire is attending to it. But when you withdraw the coin, it moves in stages. Sapphire compile and move the file to Zeniq. Zeniq work on your node system and begin to sort out to now. That's why when you make withdrawal, it's going to show initiate, right? Something like this. So please, a lot of people have asked me questions, and I just, as it comes to my mind, I just bring it up here. Now, when you make the withdrawal, you're going to see something like this. Now, for the first time when you make a withdrawal, it's going to show initiated and cancel within that 2, 3, 4 days. Now, that means at that point, you can change your mind and cancel. That was what I did here sometime. When I did it, I canceled, and it canceled and say, oh, you change your mind. We'll already place you on queue, but you change your mind, no problem. I returned back, I initiated the withdrawal again. He sold the initiated and canceled. I didn't cancel this time around, and it continued after some days. The cancel is not there. That means you can't change it again. The file is moved from Sapphire to Zeniq. And now Zeniq is working on it on your node on the blockchain. And once that is now honored, then you see initiated. Once it's finally completed, and then you see complete. And that's why it comes to your wallet. So take note, guys. And when it has gone to your wallet, that's where you can see the hash transaction code. That's why here. But at this point, you can't do nothing than to wait for your transaction to be completed. I hope somebody is blessed. Now, final thing I need to show you guys is how to make money. We've talked about the coin and all of those technical things about it, because a lot of friends will have been telling you things that you have never heard before. So the business model, we said you have about 3 major ways to make money apart from making the minting of the coin. Number one, we say unilevel. Please take note that is up to 15 level. Does not mean you can earn from level 1 to level 15 from the beginning. It's when you start your business. You can read more about that, how it does work. But the point is this: either when you come into Sapphire, you can initially, you can immediately start building a business and building a career path on Sapphire International, and Sapphire is going to pay you 9% of any friend you invited to patronize Sapphire distribution. So the distributor shops of Sapphire is to distribute Zeniq minting herb. And so anyone who is buying any herb, you make 9% of whatever herb type they picked. And then it continues till level 15. But at least I tell friends, focus from level 1 to level 8 first, because of what your capacity can carry. But it's amazing, it's lousy. You make a lot of money, just inviting friends to shop on Sapphire platform. The second is the bonus of crazy money. That's crazy money of when you become a Sapphire. Sorry. I don't know. Somebody say, why don't you talk of Ruby? Okay, when you become a Ruby, you make $300 or 300 euro. You become a double Ruby, you make 600 euro. You become call it for me, a Sapphire, you make about 3,000 euro. You become double Sapphire, you make 9,000 euro. My throat is inking me already for black Sapphire. I need to know. I love Ambassador Light. When he moved, I always want to be by his side. So I don't want to get him disappointed. If I stay far too much, he's not always liking it. And so as he moved to Black Sapphire, so I'm just struggling and how to move with him. Anytime I move closer to him, the more closer I move to him, the more money close to me. And so as him too is moving closer to Oscar, and then so me too, I'm moving closer. That's why I have been learning some dancing step from him, millionaire dancing step. He moved this way. I say, okay, how many legs do I move? How many thousands of euro follow suit? And so it makes very crazy sense when you learn and see how Sapphire actually work. So you can make a lot of money, but you can't one before you can't two. Now, I can't continue to explain to you how much money you can make when you become a black sapphire or diamond or double diamond or triple diamond. But it has to be when you become a ruby, you test the water and see how sweet it is, and then in that order. So one of the good things is that the cumulative point you have made before, like I saw that when I became a double sapphire, it was yesterday, and I saw that being a double sapphire, I was already about, I will not tell you about the percentage. I was already about a big percentage up to close to black sapphire. Why? Because the existing volume is still counting ahead for me. And that make it crazier. That's why I get crazier to see how fast can I get to diamond. So ladies and gentlemen, if you're new tonight, I will challenge you. Today is second, you are still very early. Look at yourself and give yourself the challenge of 4 months. From now to December, what can I make? Can I close from level 1, that is rubies, double ruby, sapphire, and double sapphire, probably black sapphire in 4 months. So 1 rank per month, or 1 rank, or the first 2 rank in a month, the other rank 1 per month. So in 4 months, I can do black sapphire. Why not? Very possible, right? So you make excess money in that, doing that. Then the next is the bonus of when you get up on and on and on again, there's some money, I call it monthly gratuity. You earn monthly gratuity for you maintaining a particular level. I'm sure maybe we don't know. Last month we received our monthly gratuity on the 3rd. I don't know. I don't know. I will check my back office tomorrow. If the monthly gratuity dropped by 3rd, fine. If it not drop, but it was supposed to be from the beginning of the month till the 10th. That's when you close this month, from the beginning of the month to the 10th maximum, the monthly gratuity will drop. And the monthly gratuity is depending on the total volume sales and the rank you maintain, and the number of people who are in that same rank within that month to become the rank level. I just pray, I will tell Ambassador Light to write a special letter on my behalf so that they can add my name to last month, so that the monthly gratuity for this month will not be on Sapphire that will be expecting from 1,900 euro to 2,500 euros. So they should consider me to put me into the last month, instead of yesterday, and so that I can expect from at least maybe 4,000 euro, or give and take. So don't let it get you intoxicated, but you can do it in less than 1 month. You know why? You get it better than we. When we started, we may not get it better. So become a guinea pig for you. And so now it's for you to just pick the best you can do. So ladies and gentlemen, and that's what we do in this platform, and that's why we share the secret to people. Other ranking things are there. When you start, you can learn more about the ranking. So getting started is very, very easy. You get a link from the fellow who invited you, register with a functional email, then deposit crypto such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, or get a coupon for easy transactions. Then pick your desired package for the minting hub or cloud, and then you're good to go. So ladies and gentlemen, that's all for night. So let us regain the control of our own finances. Somebody say, truly, it's time. Thank you very much, Ambassador Light. Over to you. And should there be any question anyone have?
Awesome presentation. Oh, I forgot my cap. Oh my goodness, what is that? Wow, thanks so much. Anyway, unfortunately, you became double Sapphire yesterday, so the system will not see that. They will listen. I wish I could change that. I saw a lot of money in your back office. What was that, 11,000 or 11 euro? I don't understand.
Yeah. What is he doing there? Is that I don't know what's doing there.
All right. Anyway, this is what we enjoyed in this place. Let me sort of stop the that's okay. So if you